Hey, good Wednesday morning, everybody, and welcome to beautiful Surfside, California. It's another gorgeous and pristine day. It's not that cold, it's overcast. Feels like it could start raining a little bit, but our rain is going to start to take place here in SoCal this weekend. So I don't think we have anything to worry about for the time being regarding the rain. And man, I'll tell you, you look out there and it is gorgeous right now. There's not a breath of wind, and that goes all the way offshore. You go out to Tanner and Cortez Bank this morning and you'll find some really beautiful weather right now. So it's another gorgeous day here in SoCal. We'll talk a little bit about bluefin tuna, cover Mexico with you. There's still rockfish until January the 1st. The surf bite has been alive with some good fishing here in the surf and so much more. You know what time it is. It's time for the morning briefing. Good morning, my friends. Man, that coffee is good, and I hope you're still enjoying the holiday season, just coming off Christmas. Now with our bow pointed toward 2024, where did this year go? It zoomed by so fast, and who knows, maybe 24 is going to go just as fast. If you don't mind, hit that like button. We deeply appreciate it when you do that. Share these videos with a friend. Tick the bell. You'll be notified when there's new content. And of course, subscribe to the Friedman Adventures YouTube channel right here. You can catch us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts every single day. It's always great to be with you. Don Brockman. He's an old-time captain, my friends, and Donnie has played an integral part in sport fishing here in Southern California. This evening, you'll be able to watch a brand new podcast with my friend Don Brockman. We'll delve into sport fishing in the good old days in SoCal and also talk about the present state of sport fishing. That's Don Brockman just a little bit later today. All right, I got tractors bearing down on me. I might have to jump around here a little bit. They are continuing with the sand replenishment here in Surfside, California, and that has whipped up all kinds of stuff here. When they get that surf and they start to pump it in here on the beach, there's clams and mussels and all kinds of other stuff. And man, I will tell you right now, it has made a difference with the surf fishing bite. It has been quite good as the surf rolls up ominously close to me here this morning. All right, let's go down to Cabo. Tell you there's still good marlin fishing down there. Stripers are biting pretty darn well. There's an occasional good hit on the yellowfin tuna to go along with it, and occasional dorado, occasional wahoo like that. As we continue to move you up, we'll hit San Quintin and tell you 140 miles below the border. There's been some good yo-yo iron yellowtail fishing at times, and plenty of rockfish there. And then Ensenada, great fishing going on in Ensenada, only 60 miles below the border, 70 miles, and really good on the Big Bonita, and plenty of rockfish in that neck of the woods. Bluefin tuna, several long-range boats are out on 5-day trips. We could have news at any moment. In fact, while I'm doing the morning briefing, maybe somebody's making a catch. Maybe there was a catch made last night that I didn't hear about. Guys are out. They are scouring the Eastern Pacific and trying to find that bluefin tuna, and there is not a fleet who can do it better than the San Diego Long Range Fleet. If anybody will find them, it will be those guys. Who knows? Maybe some guys will go down and look at Punta Colonet, an area that during this time of the year, it's a little early, but during this time of the year, you'll find great rockfish down there. And as you move into winter, and sometimes, it's a little later, like January, February, sometimes it's right now, you'll find those really good yellowtail bites. Yo-yo iron yellowtail bites are a big bait down on the bottom there. It's a great way to get bit. Who knows? Maybe some of the guys will be looking at, adventures like that, opportunities that will manifest themselves here in the next 48 hours or so. We'll be watching that very, very closely. Up and down the coast, great rock fishing continuing. The rockfish bite has been excelente. And with this great weather and no wind, that should continue. I have no doubt that we're going to continue to see great rock fishing from Mexico all the way up to the Channel Islands and beyond that, all the way up to Monterey, big lings and beautiful vermilions and Floridas. I mean, there's so many different species of rockfish here in SoCal, and you only have until January the 1st to make it happen. Don't forget Tucker McCombs, the Endeavor Ventura Sport Fishing. Just a little bit more time to jump on board if he has any space available. 805-676-3474. There's still some good opportunities for wintertime bass. Also, we see that twilight fishing going on, but there's also daytime fishing going on. And the guys that have focused on that have come up with some okay numbers on bass, especially up there out of Marina Del Rey, Dana Wharf, same kind of a thing. Most of the time it's a lead head and fresh dead squid. It can be live squid also. And fish as heavy a line as you can get away with. 25 to 40 pound is a great way to get it done because they are living, the bass that is, in really bad neighborhoods where there's a lot of structure. They come out and bite your bait, they run right back in there again. The key is to start getting string on them right away. So you've got to pull hard and pull fast. Sometimes it happens and you don't even realize how it happened. You get a bite and then you got no lead head left anymore. They've sawed you off that quick. So you got to be quick on your heels when you're fishing these nighttime bass or daytime bass. Also, there's some good sheep's head and whitefish in the shallow water areas for the 1/2 and 3/4 day boats up and down the coast. That's another alternative available to you. The weather is perfect right now. This weekend we could get some rain. We'll keep our eyes on that another 48 hours from now. Looks like we could have some rain through Monday. We'll be watching as the jet stream dips down into SoCal due to the El Nino that we are experiencing right now. That is a very common thing that happens. The jet stream funneling more rain into our areas. But we are always mostly concerned with the wind, okay? I mean, you get a little wet, that's life in the big city. But if it's not windy and rough and snotty, then we are on the right track, and that really helps. Incidentally, it is gray whale season right now. We've had orcas in and out of Southern California. They're hunting down dolphin, and it has been remarkable to see those orcas. Sometimes they go down to San Diego area, sometimes they pop up here, but it's been remarkable. And gray whales are just starting to make their migration from the Bering Sea in Alaska down to the warm water lagoons in Baja California. It's a great thing to take the kids out and show them that magnificent, beautiful migration. It is spectacular to check that out. In the surf, we continue to see a variety of different species. Here the other day, we had giant smelt, we had yellowfin croaker. I know there's been some spotfin croaker down on Anderson and Pacific Coast Highway. There's also been the occasional halibut here in the surf. It's been pretty active. It's still biting very, very well. And that water that just came up and kissed my little toes, feels like it's 60-something degrees to me. It's hard to tell, but excuse me, if I had to guess, I'd say like 62 degrees, something like that. Excuse me 1 minute. I needed that. So water feels pretty warm. You can throw a little chrome crocodile or a Castmaster. Both those will work really well. And you get all the bait you need at Big Fish Bait and Tackle, your Southern California headquarters for surf fishing. They've got all the baits you'll need to be successful, and they've got all the gear you'll need, including surf fishing and trout fishing. And if you want to take on those big bluefin tuna like the long-range boats are doing here this morning, we hope you can find all that tackle and more at Big Fish Bait and Tackle in the beautiful city of Seal Beach, California, just a stone's throw from where I am standing right now. So you can take advantage of that. Hoop netting, really good. Catalina's in the site of some really great lobster hoop netting. Get your Promar nets and get out there and have some fun. Also, there's been some good local lobster fishing also. So that is all good as we move you in to 2024. All right, remember, just a little bit more time left on our rockfish season. You better take advantage of it. When that closes, all is not lost because Mexican waters will remain open, and San Diego-based boats, as I said, will be pointing their bows down toward Punta Colonet, where they will catch copious amounts of those rockfish and big lings, and hopefully get on some good yellowtail fishing also. All right, my friends, always a pleasure. Look at that beautiful ocean. I hope you get to come down here and surf fish this today. I'll have Don Brockman a little bit later today for you all. In the meantime, I can't thank you for all you do for Friedman Adventures, subscribing and sharing, and your constant support. It means so much to all of us here. Have a great day, and I hope to see you really, really soon.